My recent trip to Vietnam took me to Hanoi, Halong Bay, Ninh Bình, Hoi An, Da Nang, and Mana Hills. I have made 3 videos on 3 cities and more to come. In this vlog, I am going to talk about my experience in Hoi An, its history and culture. Then we took our flight to Da Nang, and from the airport we went to our hotel in Hoi An. Our hotel was actually a traditional Vietnamese villa where the owners lived in one section. Hoi An was a hub of Japanese and Chinese trade, and their elements were seen in this mansion as well. Idols of Chinese gods, folk blue and shu, in the courtyard, along with multiple Japanese bonsais. There was a small pond with codfish and a bridge over it that led to my room. Next day, we went to Hoi An beach in the morning. In the afternoon, we went to visit the historical town of Hoi An, which is a UNESCO World Heritage site.
Hello, so I'm in Hoi An marketplace.
It was on 2nd September, the Independence Day of Vietnam, and so many local tourists were celebrating this public holiday.
So we are going to enter a heritage house. I don't know much about it, but I'll learn about it very soon.
One can call Hoi An the Japanese town of Vietnam because of its Japanese heritage and legacy. It was once a trading hub for East Asian countries like China and Japan. The Japanese footbridge was built by Japanese traders in the 17th century to connect with the Chinese enclave. There was a Chinese Taoist temple inside the bridge dedicated to the god of weather. Inside the temple, they were selling fortune talismans of Chinese zodiac signs, which reminded me of Jackie Chan adventures. There were many Chinese Taoist temples in the town dedicated to real-life people. One interesting thing about Vietnamese folk religion and culture is that they also built temples to real people who were great personalities. One interesting thing in a temple at Hoi An was that there were many spiral incense sticks offered by worshippers that had letters with wishes written on them. These incense sticks could go on burning for a month. We went to a well-preserved Japanese house which served as a specimen of the traditional life of Japanese in Hoi An. The trade links between Vietnam and Japan go back to the 17th century. It was the time of the Tokugawa shogunate, which licensed commercial sailing boats called Red Seal ships to commence trade in Southeast Asia. In 1619, a Vietnamese princess married a Japanese trader from Nagasaki and moved to Japan on the Red Seal ship. We exited the Japanese town from a torii gate, which represents the transition from mundane to sacred. But as we exited it, we entered the mundane. After experiencing Japan in Vietnam, our next halt was going to make us experience France in Vietnam. That will be covered in the next vlog.